Hi, I'm Rosario Dawson, and I voice Wonder Woman in many different films, but specifically right now in Bloodlines. Please watch it and enjoy, because you are the For All Nerds show, and you want to be up on what's good, and this is good. So enjoy.
Hey fam, this is Tatiana King-Jones at Comic-Con 2019, and I'm here with Rosario Dawson.
Hello, kings and queens.
Oh, so we're here to talk about Wonder Woman Bloodlines, and a lot of people have mentioned how you've been Wonder Woman for a long time, or you voiced Wonder Woman for a long time. Something's got to rub off at some point. Is anything part of the character that you take away and go, you know what, I'm going to add that to my life. I'm going to be more heroic or whatever?
You know, what's interesting is, you know, I don't, you know, that part of her de-escalating situations and being great with, you know, her diplomacy tactics. She's an ambassador for her people and you know, trying to bridge two different worlds. And so she extends that olive branch, and she knows how to, you know, use emotional intelligence and nonviolent communication to get things done. But at the same time, she's ready to be a fierce warrior. And, you know, I've definitely gotten an opportunity to do that in character, you know, but in like real life, you know.
You are a fierce warrior. You work, you fight for the people.
I try.
We just talked about
verbally.
Yeah.
It's not going to show up. I don't have my lasso of truth. I wish I did. I would use that all day, every day. Yeah. And some of the awesome, cool other gadgets and powers that she has. But you know, I think that in a lot of ways she makes me think about the different resources and powers that I have, and also the realities and my own faults and the things that you can be blinded to because of the things that are your go-to, you know. And I think that's explored a little bit in this, of her having to be confronted by just what her presence does in situations, and then what she's going to be called to do. You know, is she going to let other people call her and name her as Wonder Woman, or is she going to really figure out who she is and represent not just where she's from and where she is, but where she's going, which I think is really powerful and important.
Excellent, excellent. And you yourself are very powerful and important. You are one of the few, for many reasons, one of the reasons I'm going to talk about now is you're one of the few actors to be in both DC and Marvel films or properties of some sort.
Indie.
How do you, like, is there like a fave? Is there one particular fave that you have?
No, I mean, my favorite is that I get to be a part of these different dimensions, you know, and these different universes. My uncle is the person who first got me into comics. He's a comic book artist. His name is Gustavo Vasquez, and he's super talented, and he's drawn for both DC and Marvel and for many different independent comic, you know, publishers in between. And, you know, it's been such an honor and a joy to see this sacred text that I was raised in become bigger and bigger in the greater world. You see these cons getting bigger and different, you know, industries recognizing just how important this space is, and to be able to voice Lego Batgirl and voice Wonder Woman and be Claire Temple, and you know, it's to produce my own comic, the OCT. We contributed, my OCT partner and I, David Atchison, we co-wrote a piece for this new comic called La Borinqueña that came out. She's a Puerto Rican character. Yeah, and we're actually doing a signing for her tomorrow, and the proceeds for the Reconstruction book actually has already been going and making an impact on the ground in Puerto Rico. And so it's just so wonderful to see the evolution of comics, like and the different things that have, you know, moved me over the years. Like, I'm a huge Neil Gaiman fan because of my uncle, and then along with this is a Neil Gaiman, you know, Sandman-inspired short film Death that's coming out with it, and like all of these different worlds colliding, and seeing how through activism and charity that we can fundraise in this space. You know, Frank Miller, who I did Sin City with, he loved my piece that I did with David, my uncle Gus, in Reconstruction so much. He did a cover piece with us, putting in Wonder Woman. I mean, it's just like Wonder Woman like lent their image to the book to help drive sales, which helped with raising funds for Puerto Rico. I mean, there's so much power that can be explored and tapped into and promoted and inspired, you know, through this comic world and storytelling world. And I'm just been so grateful in any and every iteration that I've been able to participate.
Yeah. Amazing. Awesome. Awesome. Well, for all nerds, you heard it here. We're here with Rosario. We'll talk more soon. Bye. Bye.